Oh, China, did you get your feelings hurt? Are you well, just a little baby? Are you mad everyone found out about your concentration camps? Aw, sorry. China big mad that Western media is covering everything going on in the Xinjiang area, including the fact that Disney supported them, and it's been a hilarious backlash, a amazing, I don't know if you could call it Get Woke Go Broke, but let's celebrate how spectacularly this is backfiring for Disney by leaving a like on this video, leaving a comment down below, and if you haven't already, there's a red subscribe button right below this video. Please consider clicking that today so you actually get notified when I upload. I cover a wide variety of topics. They may not all be for you, but I guarantee at least one each day you won't want to miss. Exclusive news coming out of China. They have now barred all media coverage of Mulan after the backlash. Now, to get to the end, we have to go back. How do we go? This is, no, we go. We go back. Whatever the, I don't know. That's an old YouTube meme. But all of the things that Disney did to appease the panda bear, the Winnie the Pooh, so desperate, they removed Mushu from the film because traditional Chinese audiences thought it was very disrespectful. We've seen Disney do other things too. There's many films that have bent the knee. Hollywood has become so dependent on Chinese money that they will actively censor themselves, and they will also quickly bend the knee whenever they feel that they might need to get their film distributed in China. What has that led to? Well, it's led to watered down, uncreative garbage coming out of Hollywood for the past couple of years. And in Disney's case, outright putting the Chinese market first, both in Mulan and let's look at what they did. Just never forget what they did to John Boyega on Star Wars. Here in the United States, LGBT power, woke, female-led superhero films, all this stuff. But China doesn't like black men, so let's make them small on the poster. Nobody in the West will notice. They're too busy screeching about, a microaggression that happened on Twitter, pretending that they're actually social justice activists when they allow huge disgraces like that as they go and lick the corporate boot. Well, that's neither here nor there. China had removed Mushu from the film specifically to appease the Chinese audience. Certainly, they made other changes to the film to appease the Chinese audience. At the end of the film, I don't know if you guys knew this, I've been covering it pretty solidly. In fact, I'm really proud of all of you for getting involved and sharing just even these particular videos. I've said it before and I'll say it again. It's not easy to boycott Chinese-made products. It's practically impossible. But what you can do is, 2 times out of 10, 3 times out of 10, buy local. Buy something manufactured not in China. These are small changes that end up having a net positive effect when you're talking about, 1 billion people choosing 2 times out of 10. That's 2 billion purchases that China lost. Yeah, they got the other 8, but it's something. I think you have to approach things like that. You have to approach things pragmatically. Otherwise, people get paralyzed by inaction, feeling like, well, I can't do anything because it won't fix the entire problem. I think the more times people, if there isn't enough reasons to boycott Hollywood, every time you see Tencent on a trailer for a film, just don't see it. I mean, you could watch it any other way, including ways that are free. Maybe you don't do it for everyone. Maybe you really want to see a movie and yeah, they took some China bucks. Fine, go see that movie. But the next time there's a movie you only want to so-so see, just skip it. And if everyone does that a couple of times a year in Hollywood movies, and everyone does that a couple times a month on products they purchase, we can have a huge difference. So the Western media picks up that Disney thanked the agency that is involved in spreading propaganda to hide the fact that I don't really know. I don't want to, like, they literally have over 1 million Uyghur Muslims in concentration, or I don't know what you would really call it, internment camps, re-education camps. They have Chinese government officials sleeping with their wives while the men are in these camps. In 2020, this isn't Mr. Hankety Clankety back in Germany, but it's the same thing. And everyone just lets it go because cheap stuff. Hollywood, all these Hollywood actors. Just think about this. While you're thinking about this, think about subscribing. What major Hollywood actor has come out and spoke out against this atrocity? Has there been one? These are the people that literally have, requirements on their films for the number of non-white people and women and LGBT people. They're so woke, but they won't dare criticize things that actually matter. Every time somebody from Hollywood tells you how to vote or how to think or how to act, you ask them in your mind, what did you say about the Uyghur Muslim re-education camps that everybody knows about in 2020? Everybody knows. What has Brad Pitt said about it? Leonardo DiCaprio. Tessa Thompson, who's a big Cuties supporter. All these social justice Hollywood millionaires are all bull. They're for convenient, popular things, but they wouldn't dare risk, missing out on that next $40 million payday by making Daddy China mad. Pardon me if I don't give a crap what, some Hollywood airhead has to say about Orange Man when they haven't said a damn thing about what's going on in China. And so the local media started to pick it up, and now China has banned Mulan coverage. Chinese government orders media not to cover the Disney film. Why? Because they got called out by us and by all of you. Exclusive: Disney bars media coverage of Disney's Mulan after Xinjiang backlash. Chinese authorities have told major media outlets not to cover Walt Disney Company's release of Mulan in an order issued after controversy erupted overseas over the film's link with the Xinjiang region. Four people familiar with the matter told Reuters. Set to open in local theaters on Friday, Disney had high hopes for Mulan in China, but starving it of publicity in the country's strictly censored media would be another blow to the $200 million production. Mixed reviews online, capacity limits in theaters due to lockdowns, measures were highly likely to weigh on its box office performance, even before major media outlets received a notice telling them to refrain from covering the movie. Three sources told Reuters that media outlets had received the notice, two of whom said it was sent by the Cyberspace Administration of China. A fourth source at a major Chinese newspaper said he received a text message with a similar order from a senior colleague. No reason was given for the notice, but sources said they believed that it was because of the overseas backlash to the film's link to Xinjiang. Neither the Cyberspace Administration or Disney immediately responded to requests for comment. Ha! You get what you deserve, Disney. You get what you deserve. You bent over backwards to please these people and accidentally expose a lot more people to exactly what China's been up to in the region. Accidentally, by the way. Make no mistake about it, Disney was thanking them for their help as they filmed in that area. Disney went out of their way to thank them. On Wednesday, Global Times, a tabloid run by the ruling Communist Party's People Daily, criticized the backlash against the movie in an editorial in its English edition, describing it as another manifestation of the extreme ideologies regarding China among U.S. public opinion. Okay, let me ask you this. Do you have re-education camps with over 1 million Uyghur Muslims in it? Because I've seen footage. It exists. People in your own country know it exists. So what about that is just another anti-China opinion? But keep guzzling that cream, Hollywood, and we'll keep skipping your movie. Hilarious backlash. Hilarious get woke, go broke moment for Disney. And it couldn't have happened to a better company. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.